Welcome back to News 3 today at 11. Are you interested in creating a more inclusive and just community where everyone can thrive? If you're 17 and older, Savannah's Deep Center needs you. Applications are now being accepted for their inaugural Just Us Academy. Omari Fox is Deep Center's community organizer. He joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely.
Now, Omari says if you email him, you might be able to get in because this program is filling up fast.
Absolutely. We're almost at capacity. If you send us an email to writewithus@deepcenter.org, we'll do our best.
Okay, so we're going to take you on your word. Before we get into the program, let's talk about your background because you spent nearly a quarter of a century in civic engagement.
Sure. Well, a community organizer, I think there are many people who are concerned about various issues, whether it's getting out the vote. I worked on a lot of stop the violence and diversion. My first career was as an art teacher in South Carolina, and basically 8 to 3, locked in on the students, whatever kind of after work I had to do homework wise, and then always being connected to different resource providers, neighborhood leaders, and then when I was in college, connected to all the student causes, so just kind of evolved into what I learned to be an organizer. I didn't know that it was a title and it could be a full-time career. So I've been at Deep for 18 months and certainly glad to be here in Savannah.
Yeah, I see the big Deep button, big Deep
Absolutely.
blue patch on your shirt. Tell us about Deep for the people who don't know what you do.
Sure. The Deep Center is a 15-year-old nonprofit organization. We support young people, empowering them through writing, arts, culture, collaboration. We have a number of programs, all kind of based in restorative justice. And I would say restorative justice is just balance. People have mitigating circumstances that might lead them down a certain path. And we want to try to support people that are getting back on track, offering some diversion, some creativity, and other ways to be a part of the community. And from those stories that young people told emerged where I work at in policy and advocacy with Coco. And that's kind of our focus right now is critical hope. And in a nutshell, again, it's just balance and creating opportunities for people to get back on track. Which
leads us to Just Us Academy, because you want to empower marginalized and disenfranchised community members.
Absolutely. I would say everybody. It's a free 2-day workshop, community conversation rooted in restorative justice. So we have Savannah folks coming. We got a couple of folks from the Carolinas and Atlanta, other parts. And the main thing we want people to leave with is whether you're the veteran grassroots leader already kind of active, or you're kind of putting your toe in the water and want to be engaged, or you're already engaged and might need a little fundamentals. I think this is the community conversation, for everybody.
And you also have someone coming in from the Leadership Conference for Civil and Human Rights. My daughter used to work for that organization.
Oh, yes. Sabina and Hillary, they'll be facilitating Saturday morning. So that's kind of a community one-on-one. The fundamentals of organizing are always deep listening. You want to kind of know your resources. You want to get on message and take that collective wisdom of everybody and then name your plan and mobilize. So they'll be in town to do some of that work. And then in the afternoon, we'll be with Reverend Curry and First African to, especially for the out-of-towners, to be able to see Savannah from the grassroots level. So it'll be a full day Saturday with a meet and greet Friday for folks to just connect and build some synergy and camaraderie there.
All right, Omari Fox, thank you so much for joining us today. We have the information on your screen. For more about Deep Center, visit our website at wsav.com/deepcenter. Stay with us. We'll be back with a final check of your forecast.